Hey, it's your professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention, Oz Chris, here with reviews on The Amazing Spider-Man number 16 and The Superior Spider-Man number 3. So, starting with ASM, Road to Hunted. Everything that Nick Spencer has been alluding to in the background of each of the stories within ASM so far is finally here with Hunted. Kraven the Hunter is back, and as a prequel, as a Road to Hunted, we examine why this is going to happen. So Kraven kind of recounts his rebirth, his time in the Savage Lands, killing his wife, and then having the High Evolutionary create sons for himself so that he can, sons in his perfect image that he can raise to continue his legacy. He raises all of these sons to be hunters, until one day, only one comes back. And that one has hunted the rest of the brothers. As he says, all fell by my hand. Do you know why? Because they are not worthy of you, Father. Only I am. You must see that you must. And Kraven, seems like he's really sad. But no, he's actually very proud of his son. It's like... And... they want to celebrate, but before that, Kraven talks about the numerous hunters and poachers that come into the jungles, etc., and just hunt for not really sport, as he says. Yes, it says here, the poachers, they come for the ivory, for the horns, for the pelts. Their appetite is endless and their cruelty knows no bounds. I have dedicated my life to the hunt. I believe in man's noble right to dominion over the wild, but there is nothing noble in this. So all these people, all these poachers and hunters, he does not believe they are truly noble in their hunt. As it says there, rich fools desecrate hollowed ground in search of their lost vigor. They call themselves hunters, but they are walked into the jungle like children holding a teacher's hand. Their prey is made weak by traps and drugs and poison. Then they demean the animal sacrifice with their taunts and their boasts. So they are a disgrace to everything I've stood for, but each day their numbers multiply. So tell me, son, if this is to be your kingdom now, what would you do? And the son says, we send them a message, let's kill the trespassers, leave them at four corners of the kingdom. But he says no, he can't do that. He has other plans, and as shown, he's working with Arcade, and he reveals his greatest hunt, which are all criminals. All criminals that are themed off of animals. So we have, as Arcade calls them, the Savage Six, Vulture, Scorpion, Tarantula, Stegron, King Cobra, and Rhino. And Kraven says the grand hunt is upon us. And adding to his reasoning for this, he says, to wear the skin of an animal is no small thing for a man. It is to become the creature's totem, its avatar. It is a path heavy in blood and suffering. Such is the way of the jungle. But these imposters, they know nothing of this. They call themselves the beast, but they don't make it flesh. They want its strengths, the fear the animal inspires, its power, its majesty, but they have no use for honoring its soul. So I will teach them to honor that. So not only will it be a grand hunt, he wants them to... really know what it's like to be the animals that they are as well. But he's missing one piece. He still needs a certain lizard. So the lizard's son, Billy, escapes in order to meet his friend Becca. And when he's gone missing, he's accidentally found by Taskmaster and Black Ant, who almost mistake him for the lizard, but they're in a rush, so they don't care that it's not the lizard that they're looking for, so they capture him, and Spidey learns out, and I'll leave it there, all leading into Hunted. I really like this. I thought it was a pretty good issue. Cover is good. art is good for the most part, but when we go into New York City, sometimes the faces are a bit off. So like Peter's face here, sometimes MJ in the face. It's particularly their faces. Like everyone else's is alright. It's just I know Peter's is supposed to be sick, so it's kind of look sick, but the faces were a bit off. But overall, this was a good issue. Can't wait to see what we have in store for Hunted later on. So on to Superior Spider-Man number 3, Powered Up. If you thought Otto had an ego, wait until he gets the power cosmic. Oh yes, he's taken a bit of Terrax's power cosmic, but I mean, you would assume he's got the powered cosmic. He's going to be very overpowered now. Nope, you're wrong. He still can't defeat Terrax. Terrax is still able to hold out his own, despite a cosmically powered Superior Spider-Man. So Anna and the mercenaries hired by Otto devise a plan to help him deal with Terrax, and sorry, and they are able to succeed. They are able to poison, as Otto says, poison his Terrax's axe to defeat him, and the day is saved. So what will Anna Marie do? She wanted to imprison Otto. No, she doesn't. She decides there is good in you, but I'm watching you. Okay, so you may, if at any point, if you start to deviate back to Dr. Octopus, I'm taking you into jail. And Otto accepts this. He's just, as he says very well, and if recent events have taught me anything, it is that even one such as I sometimes requires help. And if I can think of no finder mind to provide, let us say peer review. So Anna reluctantly teaming up with Otto, but mainly just to make sure he doesn't become a villain again. So this was good. Definitely art was okay for the most part. I think the closer the figures, the better the art was, but the further the figures were away, the more evident is just a lot of detail was important to the art. But the art was okay. Art was pretty good it was good in most parts, but not Squirrel Girl levels of terrible. So, and I'm surprised this could be finished in 3 issues. Thinking about it, I don't know if you could make it shorter. I'm okay with it being finished in 3 issues, because I think that's a lot of problem with comics that are just made for trades. The story goes on longer than it should, and you find parts where it's just like, okay, did this really need to be 5 or 6 issues? This could easily been 3 or 4. So I'm happy this is only 3 issues long, shortish story in regards to modern comics nowadays. So first story arc, I really liked it. I'm not overly familiar with the Superior Spider-Man. I know some people liked it, some people didn't. I've read the first trade and I actually enjoyed it. So I'm interested to see more of now this dynamic of Otto and Anna teaming up together. Otto is fine with it because, he loves her. Anna, not really. She thinks that he will become evil again and just wants to be sure. But she has some slight reassurances from Peter himself that Otto is at least trying to turn over a new leaf. So we'll see how it goes. So that's it for those 2 reviews, the Spidey reviews. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.